Ghosting. The act of suddenly ceasing all communication with someone the subject is dating, but no longer wishes to date. This is done in the hopes that the ghostee will just get the hint and leave the subject alone, as opposed to the subject simply telling them they are no longer interested. Has this always been something that people do? When did it begin? Does everyone ghost sometime in their lifetime? From one second to the next, our loved one disappears into thin air. When the subject decides to perform the action of ghosting, they do so with the intention of reducing harm. Does it reduce the harm to the subject or the ghostee? They tell me it's better to rip it off like a band-aid. We assume that we've all ghosted at some time in our lives, so when we decide to ghost someone, we have the hopes that they'll just get the hint. For some reason, we have hopes that the ghostee, on some level, will have seen this coming. I think that we often forget that our lives can look completely different from someone else's. I think that it's selfish to think that someone can just forget about a person's existence. It's selfish to force someone to forget about all the memories made with a significant other. Of course, we can't force someone to stay no matter how much we love and care for them, but how can we force someone to let go and be okay with it? And when we're not okay, we're crazy. Is this a game of pride? Having a long list of people whom we have ghosted or broken up with can be looked at as an accomplishment. Look at how many people have loved me. Which leads me to think, when I see people on the street, I can't help but wonder about their personal lives. What are they really like? What have they done? How have they hurt or felt joy? Who are the ghosts in their life? Their ex-best friends, ex-lovers, or deceased family? Maybe a mixture of them all. The human experience is an interesting one because we go on with our lives leading with jealousy, blame, and above all else, hatred. Although we still feel love and joy, in the midst of this mess we call our lives, we sometimes forget that each of us has a similar story. We forget that our enemy has lost a friend due to a bad fight. Our least favorite person has had their heart broken several times. When we finally see a person's ghosts, we let ourselves become vulnerable. We take in their loss, hurt, and imperfections. Maybe this is the way to find joy.